The most popular game at fundraising auctions probably is heads or tails. People love this game. It gets the crowd energized. It brings attention to the stage. It's a good warm up to get everyone like up and moving. I'll be honest, it's not my favorite thing to do, and I only say that because we do it all the time. So if there's a game that's overdone at a lot of fundraising auctions, it's probably heads or tails. But the benefit to you is that it's a revenue generator. Your guests love it. It doesn't take a ton of time, but if you do have a tight program, you just want to skip it. Tight program, large audience, like we need to do something else. But let me tell you how it works. So heads or tails, first of all, it's a game of chance. So that means you need a raffle item. So you can either do a 50-50 raffle. That's the easiest way to do it, meaning you don't have a thing, but you're going to say, hey, it's $25 to play. We're going to play later tonight. We're going to flip a coin. You'll have the chance to win half of the pot. So people put the money in, the winner gets half the pot. The good thing about that is sometimes the winner will donate it back to the nonprofit. Not always, but sometimes you get your money back. Or you can have a physical item that they're playing for. So a lot of times we do this with jewelry. We have partners like Krogan's or Polly's Jewelry or Diamonds Direct here in Charleston, and you are playing to get a pair of diamond earrings or a bracelet. So it's a good thing if you win. As far as the opt-in price, it can be anything you want. I'd say a lot of times we'll say it's $30 or two for $50. Sometimes it's $50 each. Sometimes it's $100 each. What you want to do, though, is you want to cap the entries, because I've had it where someone bought 8 entries and of course that person's going to win as opposed to everyone else that's buying 1 or 2. So you need to set a cap, 2 entries, 3 entries, 4. I'd say no more than 4. Then how we play. So when they opt in, they get something physical that shows them that they are playing this raffle. A lot of times it's a necklace, a beaded necklace. A lot of times it's a blinky ring. All this does is helps you market, because everyone's walking around the cocktail hour and they're like, hey, where'd you get that blinky ring? What is it? I want to play. So for this to be successful, you need to have an aggressive marketing team. They can't be standing in the corner with just a bowl of blinky rings. Like, I want people walking around saying, hey, do you want to play for these diamond earrings? Do you want to play the 50-50 raffle? Here's your chance to enter. So they get the ring, they get the necklace. You're either writing down their paddle number so you can charge them later, or sometimes you can charge them if you have like a square on your iPhone. I think paddle numbers are the easiest way to do it. You can also have them pay on the app if you have a silent auction and you have software. I'm not a fan of that though, because it just takes time and it's far easier just to write down their number for them and charge them later. So regardless, you sell all of these during the cocktail hour. Then we start the programming. We'll say, hey, let's kick off with heads or tails. I frequently will go on stage and say, if you have a blinky ring or a necklace, please stand up, you're in the game. If you don't, here's your chance to win. I'm going to sell you your chance from stage. We're not going to run around and hand you blinky rings at this point. It's the honor system, but stand up. Who wants to play for $30? Number 163, you're in. Number 268, you're in. And I'll sell probably 30 more from stage. So we do that. Then we start the game. With the game, I like music playing, so ask your AV to play some fun music in the background, but people have to make their selection. They put their hand on their head or they put their hand on their tail, which is their behinds, and then we flip a coin. If your hand is on your head and I flip heads, you are still in the game. If your hand is on your head and I flip tails, you are out. Here's where the multiple chances come. If you bought 3 rings and you're out, you simply remove a ring and you can still stay in the game 2 more times. But that's why we don't want too many chances, because that person will be guaranteed to win. So we do round after round. Old school way was that we flipped a coin manually, like an actual coin. Frequently the flipper would drop it on stage, especially if he or she had been drinking. It's just sometimes can get a little messy. I'm a big fan now. If you have video screens, I'm linking a link to an online coin flipper down below. It's free. You embed it in your PowerPoint or you just pull up the website and we just flip. That way the audience is seeing the digital coin flip on the screen and it's a lot more fun that way. So round by round, we're eliminating people. When we get down to just a handful of people left, I will call them up either on stage or down in front. I'll draw an invisible line down the center and say, all right, this is it, our final players. If you're on the left side, that's the head side. If you're on the right side, that's the tail side. We flip, oh my gosh, it's tails, head, you're out. So it's just a visual way to do it and people get really excited. So that's it. That's heads or tails. Let me know if you have any questions.